Why is it so easy to waste an hour scrolling, but so difficult to study for just 10 minutes? Your brain isn't lazy, it's simply following ancient rules.
You may tell yourself you'll focus, but temptation pulls your attention away before your work even begins.
Here's the interesting part. Your brain isn't trying to ruin your goals. It's trying to save your energy.
Once you understand this hidden rule, difficult tasks begin to feel very different. Thousands of years ago, Greek thinkers observed something remarkable about discipline that modern science continues to explore today. Most people stare at the entire mountain. Successful people simply focus on the next step.
Great achievements rarely happen in one giant effort. They are built one small action at a time.
Your brain carefully manages its energy, almost like a phone protecting its remaining battery.
Starting something difficult feels heavy because your mental gears haven't started moving yet.
But once the first movement happens, continuing becomes much easier than starting. That's why your first minute matters more than your first hour.
Every habit begins almost invisibly, just like a seed before it becomes a forest.
Small actions repeated consistently are far more powerful than rare moments of motivation.
Motivation comes and goes. Habits quietly keep working, even when motivation disappears.
Your brain prefers routines because routines require less effort than constant decision-making.
Every unnecessary decision quietly drains your mental energy throughout the day.
Making the next action obvious removes much of the struggle before it even begins. A simple environment makes difficult work feel surprisingly easier.
When distractions disappear, your attention finally has somewhere to stay. Progress doesn't require a giant breakthrough. Sometimes it begins with one tiny spark.
Completing even a small task teaches your brain that effort can lead to satisfaction.
Visible progress encourages your brain to keep going instead of quitting early. Now that we've prepared the foundation, it's time to uncover the ancient Greek principle that can completely change the way your brain approaches difficult tasks.
The ancient Greeks believed that excellence wasn't something you were born with. It was something you practiced every single day.
Think of your mind like a block of marble. Every difficult action is another careful strike that reveals a stronger version of yourself. Each time you choose discipline over comfort, your identity changes just a little. Most people chase comfort because it feels good now, but growth rewards you much longer. The Greeks understood something powerful. Progress is built through repeat practice, not perfect performance.
Instead of telling yourself to study for hours, promise yourself just 5 minutes. Starting is the hardest part. Once you're moving, your brain becomes much more willing to continue.
Momentum is one of the greatest gifts you can create. It always begins with one small push. One simple action often triggers many more without requiring extra motivation. Success usually looks dramatic from the outside, but it almost always begins with something incredibly small.
Your goal isn't to be perfect. Your goal is to keep showing up.
Some days won't go as planned, and that's completely normal.
The important part isn't avoiding mistakes. It's returning to the task without giving up.
Every focused session adds another brick to the foundation of your future.
Your brain starts believing what you repeatedly do, not what you repeatedly promise.
Make good choices easier by removing unnecessary distractions before you begin. When your environment supports your goal, your willpower doesn't have to work nearly as hard. Your mind grows exactly like this plant. It responds to steady care, not sudden bursts of attention.
Every completed day quietly strengthens the habit you're trying to build.
Protect your streak whenever you can, because consistency creates confidence.
When you remember why you're doing the work becomes easier to continue.
Reward yourself after finishing difficult work, not before. Your brain quickly learns that effort leads to something positive.
The reward doesn't have to be big. Even a small moment of satisfaction teaches your brain an important lesson.
Little by little, difficult tasks begin to feel familiar. Familiar things always seem less frightening. Now you're ready for the final piece of the puzzle. The mindset that transforms discipline from something you force into something you genuinely enjoy. Here is the ancient Greek secret. Don't ask, how do I finish this? Ask, who am I becoming while I do this?
The task is temporary, but the person you become lasts much longer.
Every difficult action is another brick in the life you're building.
What once felt impossible slowly becomes normal through repetition.
Practice doesn't remove fear overnight. It simply makes courage easier to choose.
Strong habits still need care. Growth never truly stops.
These three qualities have shaped great thinkers, artists, and athletes for centuries.
Real progress often feels ordinary while it's happening. You notice the results later.
Small efforts seem insignificant today, but they become extraordinary over time. Don't chase perfection. Chase another completed day.
When you master discipline, your example quietly inspires the people around you. Discipline isn't about making life harder. It's about creating light when things feel uncertain.
Each focused session solves another piece of the bigger picture.
Knowledge grows one page at a time, not all at once.
The mountain didn't become smaller. You became stronger.
Soon your brain stops avoiding difficult work because difficult work has become familiar.
You may even notice something surprising. The challenge itself starts becoming enjoyable.
That's because your brain begins connecting effort with pride instead of discomfort. Whenever a task feels overwhelming, remember one simple question. What's the next small step?
Forget tomorrow for a moment. Win today, and tomorrow becomes easier.
Every time you choose action over excuses, you unlock a little more of your potential.
Your future is shaped less by dramatic moments and more by quiet, daily choices.
Brick by brick, choice by choice, you've built something far more valuable than motivation. Starting today, don't wait until you feel motivated. Begin first and let motivation catch up with your actions. If this video helped you see difficult tasks in a new way, leave a like and subscribe for more ideas that help you build focus, discipline, and a stronger mind.